Hello, hello, hello.
Is it back the clock already? Oh,
We
gee.
are. It is time. I
I,
just realized there's going to be a
yeah,
horrible echo on stream because I don't have my headphones in. Just a
yeah.
second.
Well, I knew it was back the clock because of the burning passion for my fire tips.
Uh, the spicy passion for the fire type.
I get it because your name is Spice.
But
My name is spicy in Latin.
Yeah.
All right.
now,
Um.
teammate,
Oh, you went robot. What'd you say?
do I detect a new teammate?
Yeah, we've had one change. I did just a tiny bit of leveling off screen. So we've got two changes. One is a Magman
Agman?
instead of a baby. Second change.
Butthead.
Second change. Reboot now knows Electro Ball.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I did find it. I got a TR. I bought it. So eventually we're gonna move away from having that option, and I would have liked to have that before the water gym. That would have made things a little easier.
Yeah.
But we didn't really need it. The water
Yeah.
gym is not where we ended up struggling, if you remember.
Yeah, no.
The fire gym may end up being the biggest challenge we had all run,
Yeah.
which is wild to me. But here we are in the world.
Magmar pose you've got going down on the over.
What now?
I said I really like that Magmar pose they've got going down in the overlay there.
It does look like he's about to beat the shit out of something.
Yeah.
He looks like he's a footballsman.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Nathan, how did you know that Rusty had a new friend?
Well, you see, I just saw it right there on that little neat little overlay that shows what his team looks like.
Yep.
I wish I could get the overlay like that for my stream.
Well, Nathan, you can using the
Really?
magic of Pokelink.
Tell me more about this Pokelink.
Well, Nathan, Pokelink is an application that you can download and use yourself.
Where would I go to do that?
You would go to www.patreon.com/Pokelink.
Do I have to type in www.
No, you could also type in https://patreon.com. Or you could just go to patreon.com/Pokelink. All of those will redirect to the correct place. And you can actually see that linked in our stream chat now.
Yeah.
And again, can we get it one more time? Yeah, there we go.
Absolutely.
Neat.
I will post that as many times as you want.
Yeah.
This is an app that is constantly getting updated.
Yeah.
We are
You just
huge
this really
fans
cool
of it.
hexagonal overlay that I really like.
I was
Hexagons
playing
are
with
very
that a
cool.
little bit. I think if I hadn't already decided on this layout for the whole of the fire run, it might have ended up being the permanent one. I keep on thinking, okay, I'm going to make an overlay for all of my runs, and I'm just going to use it consistently. And then he comes up with so many new options in between my runs that I can't help but use a different one next time.
Yeah, that one looks fly, and that one looks fly, and that one looks fly.
No,
So I think that instead the consistent thing is that it's not going to be consistent.
Yeah.
I think I'm settling on that. Hey, why are you going over here to this weird corner of the wild area, Rusty?
Firestone.
Firestone?
I think Rusty knew that was there.
Huh. Great.
Nah. Just gonna go ahead and do one of these.
What's this?
Oh!
What's this? Did you know that Firestone contained 3 additional tails?
There were a lot of tails.
That's so many more tails than I had originally.
Yeah. Now, Rusty, you couldn't have possibly have updated PokeLink that quickly, could you? It can't be that easy to use.
No, it literally is that easy. I've already updated it.
Incredible.
On the modern games, on the modern Switch titles, it does not update automatically. But in many legitimate, real Nintendo devices from earlier generations, that you can legitimately run on your computer that are legitimate and real, it automatically runs the data through and will update on its own.
So let's say if I were playing a Generation 1 or 3 through 7 game, it could automatically track it?
It could.
Wow. That's impressive.
It is impressive. We love it so much here.
I suddenly can't see the left side of the stream. Where would I go in case?
Oh, well, yeah.
Go there?
If you wanted to get PokeLink for your own streams, all you would have to do is go to patreon.com/PokeLink. Can you still see the left-hand side of the screen?
It's suddenly back.
Incredible.
Incredible indeed.
Maybe it was just the reoccurrence of patreon.com/PokeLink that allowed my vision to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are making our way
Downtown. Welcome.
So, Rusty, I may have a stupid question.
Yeah.
Can you ride your bike?
I am currently riding my bike.
I didn't know if you were intentionally running or...
I tend to not use the bike in the DLC because I like the partner Pokemon walking around.
Pokemon still follows you if you got your bike.
Yeah, but
you don't
most
ever.
of them you just leave in the dust.
You don't really see it.
Also, the bike outfit is stupid.
It's not great.
So I got kind of used to just walking around.
Yeah. Like the bike outfit is stupid.
I mean, if you want to take the scenic route, that's fine. Just what would you like to do?
Spin my watts.
Ooh. Energy ball for a Larvesta. Or a Ninetales.
Litwick is probably one of the better ones.
I have it on my Litwick.
Literally any of those, it would be good. It keeps on giving me access to Blaze Kick, which is interesting. I would normally be all over that, but I've got 2 Mons that learn it naturally this run, so I don't actually need it, even though it's been
not worth the watts.
Basically every store that I have touched.
T-Bolt might be an interesting one if people learn it.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head who really learns it. I don't think Chandelure or Magmar get... Magmortar, I think, does get Thunder.
Yeah, Combuskin gets it naturally, and Raboot would be interesting, but Raboot's getting ready to evolve and get a better move.
We're talking about separate things. Nathan and I were talking about Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I think Magmortar does get Thunderbolt, so that may be worth it at some point.
Yeah.
Well, by the time I get all of those, it will probably have cycled. I do want to try to get a hold of... Well, I want to get Solar Beam on Ninetales, is really what I want.
That's a good move.
Especially for your Ninetales.
With the sun and such.
Yeah. Your Ninetales that auto suns.
Yeah. It will basically always be a one hit move or 1 turn move on a Ninetales, on this Ninetales. There are some situations where Ninetales' drought can be overrun, but it'll be rare.
Somebody else has to summon another weather.
Yeah.
And you won't really see a weather fight till Raihan?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I think there are some, but they're few and far between.
Yeah.
Off. Turn it off.
Anyway, you're in a pretty town.
So
Chicken holding the sword.
I still think that this tower was maybe this game's biggest missed opportunity.
There's a lot of negative possibility space there.
There could have been literally anything. We could have had a battle tower here.
Well, like, I kind of expected them to do like an Ends castle with it, which I thought would have been.
I mean, you do go up and have the final fight.
Yeah, but you don't.
Yeah, but it's just an elevator.
Cutscene. Yeah, it's a cutscene.
Yeah, there's the one room with the egg and then the top.
Yeah,
that's it.
And you don't even get to like see the egg open or anything.
Yep.
It's already blown up by the time you get there.
Yep.
So like, I just expected like an Ends Tower type thing. Or an Ends Castle.
If we got another DLC that was like inside Raihan's castle now, ooh, that would probably be a purchase for me.
I would not expect any more DLC.
No, I don't either. But
yeah,
it would be neat.
Just from the simple fact that they're selling the combo pack.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is maybe they patch in additional species, but
yeah, they might do a couple of events that are like, hey, these Pokemon that haven't been here are now in raids for this week.
The thing I think that they might do is they might do like some like minor like clothing drops or whatever.
Yeah. That's also like more traditional like, DLC.
Yeah, at least for the foreseeable future, they're going to be doing a different themed raid every month.
Yeah. Well, and what I'm saying is they might like
event raids.
Yeah, they might do something like that.
But I would not expect any more major deals.
Yeah. Nope.
It's a Lavelle ball.
A LeVar Burton.
So we have seen concept art of Great Ball Guy. Has he appeared in game yet?
No. I think he shows up on a shirt.
Okay.
As does Ultra Ball Guy. If memory serves. I think those are like words for PvP stuff. I don't know. I don't do anything.
No, I know the tiers are ball themed. I know the tier that all of the VGT players are in tend to be Master Ball tier.
Yeah.
Really, all I know about it.
I've never done official Nintendo PvP stuff.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I've done PvP matches using an official Nintendo stuff, but I've never been participating in any of the tournaments. Online competitions or whatever they call them.
I like watching. I really actually do.
Yeah, I enjoy watching it. As it's nothing. I think put the time and effort into.
Like, I think BGC is really interesting because
I love watching BGC. Just
I
really do like the bring 6 pick 4 format.
Yeah, it's very good.
And playing those formats is actually really fun.
Yeah.
It seems they're still doing it, but they would do seasonal events, and I really like laddering those.
Yeah.
On Showdown, just the whole you have to, if you wanted to actually participate in them using a console, you have to actually go in and breed your own Pokemon. And they're just like,
No, that's a lot. That's a lot more work. No, they have made it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this game has made it a lot easier.
It is way easier to breed up a competitive team right now. I've gotten pretty close to doing it.
Remember, you have.
I was just thinking about that. I'm gonna go do that first. I've come pretty close to breeding a competitive team, just kind of for fun. I've got pretty close to a full team of maxed out Mons. So we've got fire.
Yeah. I think it's a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do think this is pretty all right. Let's also stop by the Pokemon Center and take a look at our league card because that entertains me.
Yeah, league cards are fun. Yeah. We were talking about BGC. I don't remember exactly where we were, but
well, like back in.
Oh, we were talking about breeding. Yeah. This game has made making competitive mons significantly easier, but that's still,
And they used to even do like theme competitions. There was one last gen called like Tiny Tourney, where you couldn't use Pokemon above like certain heights. So I really enjoyed that one because like I made this team about setting up Psychic Terrain with I think Tapu Lele, and then just letting Bruxish do sweeps.
Oh, that's very fire.
Yeah. Super hot fire.
That might be too much.
Buddy, you're really looking. I like the fire outline. I really do.
Yeah.
You actually you really do like this?
I really do.
Yeah, no, lean into that.
I think we can't do all three. I like the fire hollow, and I do like the outline, but I think
that's not bad either.
I think the all three is a little bit much.
I would go,
but I don't think it is too much. But that's just Nathan.
You don't think this is too much?
I really don't.
It's so busy, guys.
It's your trainer card. It's your trainer card. But
I actually do like the black background there. I think that gives.
I do also like the black background, if nothing else, because it matches your actual logo.
Yeah. I wish that I could do the black background with the Fire Gym logo. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, too bad.
You've got to give yourself a fiery position.
Burn, 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 burn.
Let's see.
Get hot fire. Oh.
Super hot. Super hot.
I mean, we could go with the classic dab.
It's not quite.
It's not quite a classic dab, but
I don't hate that one.
Yeah, I kind of like the action pose.
It's kind of like a Spider-Man pose almost.
Yeah, it's like a fighting pose. No, I like it. She's ready to square the fuck up.
Unlike Goofy, he's ready to square the yuck up. It would be cool if you could like mirror your pose so that you could put yourself in that negative space over there on the right.
Print it. All right. As is tradition, we're gonna bonk into the wall every time I leave a menu because of stick drift.
Bonkly.
As is tradition.
Speaking of tradition, if you're losing interest in this stream or want something to do after this one, a great alternative would be the Desert Bus for Hope live stream, which is still going on right now.
More like Desert Bus for Dope, because it's awesome.
In addition to the opportunity to enter auctions for tons of just wild prizes, it's also just a great cause. They're gathering money for Child's Play Charity, which is a charity that brings play to kids in extended stay in hospital. Just a second.
Which...
What?
Which I was just going to say, which last time I checked, and according to the most recent research, is a good thing.
Yes. It's actually extremely important. We have a lot of great care in our hospitals for like physical stuff and continuing education. We've gotten really, really good at that kind of thing for extended stay. But what has been left behind a lot is just like sanity.
Yeah. I think in one of these houses, sorry to interrupt you, in one of those houses that you just passed is a guy who can give you a heat rock if that's something you're interested in.
That is something that I'm interested in.
I think it's random which weather item he gives you every day, but I think there is a chance you could get a heat if memory serves. And I may be misremembering where he's at, but...
if you wanted, you could look that up. A heat rock would be really neat to give to someone like this Ninetales.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were talking about having sun up.
I think he's in one of those houses there. I'm not 100% sure.
The other thing is I think the digging duo can dig them up.
Yeah, the digging duo.
Oh, for sure. But I'm not going to farm the digging duo on stream.
Yeah.
Might do it off stream though.
Just the heat rock.
I meant to do a little bit more off stream than I have done. Yes.
There is a character in Hammerlock.
I got him.
You found him?
And he did give us the heat rock. Yes.
He did.
Hell yeah. It also might be based off like your starter.
I don't know.
Or whatever.
Oh, does it only increase the duration of Sunny Day?
No. It's also anything that if anything your Pokemon does to summon the sun.
Yeah.
So it would be Sunny Day. It would be.
This is reading verbatim from Bulbapedia. If the Pokemon holding this item creates harsh sunlight with the move Sunny Day or the ability Drought, it lasts 8 turns instead of 5. Now, prior to other gens, in Gen 7, if harsh sunlight durations extended by heat rocket, turn the counter on the user's interface effects indicates the last for 8 turns for the player whose Pokemon uses this move. While it displays lasts for 5 turns for their opponent. After the 5 turn, it'll reset to the 3.
Yeah. And it should also work for Max Flare as well.
Yes.
Good. All right. Well, we are almost set up then.
Yep.
You just have a candle. That you need to...
I need is a solar beam.
If memory serves, you already got the Dusk Stone for him.
I already have the Dusk Stone for him.
I believe I do have the Dusk Stone.
I may be misremembering since you both have a Litwick in your teams.
Solar beam? No, it's not solar beam.
There is Sunny Day.
Which is an interesting thing to think about.
Fire Spin.
Yeah.
Fire.
What would I put
like
Sunny Day on since I already have the Ninetales?
You just anything that has a spare slot it's not a horrible thing.
Yeah.
But it's not necessary.
Or just having a second Sunsetter.
Yeah.
Or a second day.
Especially in like you're speaking from experience in monotype where setting weather is more common than it would be in like OU.
Yeah. Well, just like on weather teams in general, they tend to run a secondary way to put it
if
on.
Your strategy is built around setting up your specific type of weather. You generally want multiple ways to set it up.
And I will admit, I am coming from monotype. My mono water team is
you're also more likely to encounter other monsters like that.
Yeah. I fought a mono ice team where we changed the weather probably 8 or 9 times throughout the battle today.
No, it's just how that works.
Yeah.
when I was doing Mono Fire, I ran both Ninetales and Torkoal. And even then, I think I had Sunny Day on another mon, too. Just in case.
Yeah, on my weather team, I've got...
That team was basically built around setting up the sun and then throwing out either Victini or Darmanitan and clicking Fire Move.
And clicking V-Create or Flare Blitz.
It was... either V-Create or Flare Blitz. I think it was also a Choice Scarf Typhlosion. Did a lot of work.
I assume not Eruption.
No. Fire Blast and Solar.
Yeah, no.
You have to be careful on teams like that, though, that you don't get, like, traced. Having been counter-swept by a Trace Gardevoir, it's embarrassing.
I had a lot of... a Scarfed Imposter Ditto today gave me some trouble.
Yeah.
Which... I get that it's a thing, but...
It feels kind of embarrassing.
Well, it doesn't feel embarrassing. It feels like... And normal type needs help, so I get it. But it's just like... Okay. But it still outsped my Scarfed. So what it was is
if you are both running a Scarf with speed.
Yeah, it's speed tie, and he just wanted a coin flip because it's me.
Yeah.
No, so I had my Gyarados out and had Dragon Dance, or yes, because I was actually using the water team, not the flying team. I have Gyarados on both. They are different sets.
Yeah.
I had Dragon Dance. No, I just Moxie because the only one I Scarf is the flying one. So it was then, and I had like 2 Moxie boosts.
Yeah.
And so of course he copied the Moxie boost.
Yeah.
And he Scarfed his, and I had Scarfed mine, and I just lost the coin flip.
Yep.
And
it happens.
Yep.
Imposter Ditto is not unbeatable, but it is tough to beat.
Well, and the problem is at ×2 Ice Fang off of Gyarados on a flying team doesn't do well. I did end up killing it with Dragonite.
Yeah,
but that's because E-Speed good.
Yeah, and Ditto doesn't have very much HP.
Yeah.
It has a very low HP stat, actually. Rusty, are you going to help that poor Silicobra? Or
yes.
Are you going to mess with that poor Silicobra or whatever they're complaining about?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help / mess with this Silicobra.
Yep. Good job. Proud of you.
Yeah, and this is where Hoth is all depressed.
Rusty, careful. It's sunny out.
Oh, no! Also, there's something wrong with my reboot. It seems to be off color.
Yeah. Hate it when that happens.
It's dirty looking.
For this mid-game, I actually really like the combination of Flame Charge and Electro Ball.
Yeah. Makes you fast, and it does more damage when you're fast. Not that you're a slow Pokemon by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
So I beat an electric team with that flying team.
Yep.
I beat it because I sacked my bird.
Yeah.
I sacked Pelipper to get Tailwind up.
Yeah.
And threw out Landorus.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. He was like, "How did you outspeed my my full speed Tapu?" And I'm like, Tailwind? He's like, "Oh, right. I forgot."
Electric, I think, is going to be was really by the loss of hidden power.
Yeah.
And those kind of things that are quad weak to ice got a pretty big buff.
Yeah. Also,
yeah, just about everything could have an ice move with hidden power for a while there.
So both of my teams hate ice.
Oh yeah.
Because the move Freeze Dry exists.
Freeze Dry is a good move.
I had a ×2 boost on Gyarados.
All right, we're good.
Used Stone Edge on a no, it was a ×1. It was a ×1 boost off of Stone Edge on a Avalugg, and it did less than half.
Oh yeah, Avalugg has all the defense.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Avalugg is just does not take physical damage.
I'm like, I'm at 1.5 with a Gyarados using a super effective move, and I didn't.
Yeah, it's not a stat.
Yeah, and I didn't do crap.
Yeah, no. Avalugg you need to hit from the specials. It's just how it be.
But anytime ice teams come out, Zapdos' Heat Wave gets some good usage.
Yeah.
Hop so sad.
Hop is a little.
He's so sad he has to face away from the camera because they didn't give him a sad face.
Oh my god, you're right. They didn't animate him a sad face.
In the part of the game, specifically where like, where he's having an emotional crisis, they're like, no, we don't need to animate that.
They got around it.
Yeah. By not showing his front. By literally
getting around it, yeah.
Hey, turn around every now and then. I get a little bit lonely because you're never coming around.
Get around.
Super potion. Super potion. Super potion.
Super potion, brother. I love the original Smash 64 announcer.
I thought you were doing Super Meat Boy.
No.
Super Meat Boy.
No.
So then it would be like Super Meat Potion, and that's gross.
Yeah, that does sound gross.
So I think this trainer became a lot more dangerous in speed runs because of all the legendary moves that came back with Crown Tundra.
Oh yeah. Like that brave bird there. Well, I mean that was already there, but
yeah, no
moves like that.
Yeah, that's a high base power move, and if you had a Grassmon right now, that would not feel good.
Wouldn't it tickle?
Or if you had your bug out. Quick.
It's fat pink blob.
Didn't we just kill the fat pink blob?
Yes, but this one's even fatter and pinker.
And
Gross.
blobber.
Gross.
What level does Litwick evolve?
Late.
No. Guillotine.
Pain Split hurts him way more than it.
I was gonna say, I don't think that you'll take any damage from that. Yeah. And you wanted it to pick Guillotine because Guillotine does nothing.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, you want it to roll a
Oko move.
An Oko move because you're higher level. That works. Also,
yeah, just any damaging normal type move.
Also, I'm gonna be real. Your sun boosted fire moves are still probably stronger. Oh, no, never mind it.
I don't know. With the sun boost and with stab, it may still deal more damage.
Yeah, but Ember at this point of the game kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's not a good move.
Just don't heal, and we're good. Ha ha!
Instead, damaging normal moves. That's good. Well, that's a fun fight.
Yeah, there's a reason I wouldn't thought him burning jealousy.
Yeah.
Just to have any amount of fire stab.
Better than Ember.
And I got lucky with finding the getting the Shadow Ball TM or TMR.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have any moves that I can teach Litwick right now. TR wise.
Should have already gotten Hex, maybe?
No. It would have Hex.
Yeah.
If Hex had been available, it would have Hex.
Then he should be getting it very, very soon. Because mine had Hex at this point.
Aye.
Because mine had Hex.
Did you get it from a TR?
I don't believe so. But I'm gonna...
Reserves.
Well, this is a bad team for what it's facing. And so great.
I'm gonna burn your berries.
Some burned berries there.
Oh.
That is a cool looking chick.
He flips around.
Oh no.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
Combustion.
Oh. Right, he's just at +2 speed right now. Yeah, that's fine.
It is fine. That's not correct. That'll work.
Yeah, literally any move. Like, we'll kill it here. I think you could have used Night Slash and still killed it.
Yeah.
Back more.
Is that real strength? I'm curious.
I think it was strength.
Yo,
Maybe
what
the
up?
risk.
It's your girl, New Kabu.
What if the real strength was the friends we made along the way?
I hope you don't get arena trapped here.
Yeah, it would be neat to have Solar Beam right now.
It would be.
Fire is your best move. Ground doesn't resist fire.
I always forget that. No!
It's bad.
Here's a bug. I really like that netball animation.
It's good.
No!
It did a decent chunk.
It did.
It's Larvesta.
Larvesta's getting to the point where
It's starting to drag a bit.
it needs help. Yeah.
Well, in not the next town, but the town after, you could
You will get that Ebulite.
get the Ebulite.
That'll keep it alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
It's not going to make it offensively very useful.
Yeah.
Until it evolves, at which point it will be one of my most powerful Pokemon.
Yeah.
So last night
I was playing on a personal game that we had streaming. I've been playing Pokemon Yellow 2. Oh, looks like we got a message there. Man, I see mono fire teams are hard to pull off in older gens, or is that not the case? I would say yes. Mono fire teams are probably a lot harder to pull off in earlier gens. In earlier gens, things tend not to get as many coverage moves, so you have a harder time dealing with types that your type is going to struggle against.
Yeah.
So yeah, mono-type teams are much more difficult in earlier gens.
Yeah, I would say that right now is the easiest it's ever been to do monotype.
Yeah.
The only other gen that I could see like really that could have a is when Perma Sun was a thing.
Yeah.
Like when Perma Weather was a thing.
Yeah.
But I still think that it's easier right now.
Yeah. Setting aside the issue of like actually making a monotype team in another gen, in later gens it's pretty easy to breed up a team and pass them over. But in earlier games where you may or may not be using official Nintendo hardware, you would have to have the hacksaw skills in order to do that.
Yeah.
Or just have somebody trade you some eggs and bread.
Not sure if you're using like a cartridge. That's neat. I don't think you're running screens, but it's neat.
It is neat. If only I had a Meganium.
There's things on screens too.
There are lots of things on screens.
It's true.
I think you have a couple of teammates even that could potentially learn screen.
I do believe Ninetales on screens.
Like, at least it gets light screen, whatever it's called. What do you call that move?
I know the Alolan one was Oroville.
Dig, maybe.
Hey, you might go camping and heal your mons.
Yeah.
Also, just visit with the lovely campers. I like seeing you play with Pokemon. If I could see them through my Ninetales' giant sachet-ness.
This giant booty.
Yeah.
Let's cook.
But as I was saying, I'm playing Yellow in my off time, and I beat Sabrina last night.
Good. You've been grinding for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I actually didn't specifically grind for her. I just did like all of Silphco. I went down to Cinnabar and cleared out all the trainers on those water routes, and did all that. So I was feeling pretty confident, and I looked her up, and I was like, okay, yeah, I've got a plan for this. Well, it turns out that I looked up the moveset not for Yellow, but for Fire Red and Leaf Green. For Red and Blue. In Red and Blue, her Alakazam is like level 44, which is about where I was at. That is not the case. In Yellow, her Alakazam is level 50.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Thankfully, nobody died.
Damn.
But her Alakazam puts up a Reflect, which in those games, it doesn't shield your team. It just shields that mon until it switches. It just doubles its defense. And then she used an X Defend. So,
damn.
Yeah, Alakazam has this huge special stat, and it was not taking physical damage. So eventually, I just had to. I was saving my Hypno for it because I knew Hypno could take any special attacks it had, and it had Headbutt, so it could hit it from a physical standpoint. But she did all this stuff, so my Hypno was doing jack squat.
Yeah.
In hers new Psywave, which does a random amount of damage.
It does set damage.
Yeah, it does set. And how it works in that game is it can do anything from 1 HP to 1.5 times the opponent's level, I think is.
Yeah.
So it was capable of 2K. So eventually I had to use my Hypno to put it to sleep and swap around a little bit. And I couldn't really find anything that could do any damage to it. I finally said, okay, maybe I just have to risk it. because my Hypno was getting weak and I was running out of healing items. So I threw out my Butterfree, and thankfully it reflected. It had used a Psy Wave that did 2 damage. And I put it to sleep with Butterfree, swapped over to my Wigglytuff, and then thankfully I was able to put enough strength on it before it woke up before it could recover off any damage. Because it also knows recover.
So, reflect, recover, Psywave, psychic. That sucks.
Yeah.
With an X defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not only had doubled its defense, it also had an X defend to boost it by 1 stage.
So it was at literally 2.5.
It was arduous.
And even though its defense sucks,
yeah,
2.5 times boost to that.
Yeah.
It's
and any damage you do, it just can recover that.
Yeah.
What? I managed to get lucky enough that I could get.
Damn.
Fire. Punch!
In my head, you just Shoryukened him.
Make a whole lot of sense for a Pokemon that's shorter. Well, logistically.
Well, more of just you bend down, you get him in the stomach, and then you just go up. You know?
I don't know. I almost kind of like the image of him just walking up and just straight punching him
with a fistful of flames.
Yeah.
Just give him a good bonk.
Or yeah, it can be like a bump over the head.
Yeah, it's not like a uppercut into the gut. It's just like a bonk.
Yeah. Which maybe doesn't make sense when you've got a giant blade sticking out your forehead, but you know.
Like Fezzik.
Yeah.
Watch The Princess Bride.
Yeah. That's an official Cobrastryke endorsement.
Why did you circle throw, right?
It critted. Oh,
no,
yeah, why? Why didn't that happen the first time? You're right.
I didn't see. Did it use Storm Throw the first time?
It might have used Storm Throw.
If you use Storm Throw the first time, that is an auto crit move.
No,
Litwick does have Hex.
Yeah.
You're right, Ian.
Yeah, it was Storm Throw is what it used.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. Because I just saw Throw,
yeah.
I think, and just assumed it was Circle Throw.
Yes. But it does know both Circle Throw and Storm Throw because it's Throw.
I get it.
The idea is that it's based on judo.
I get it.
Where you throw people. Suck is based on karate. Where you punch people.
Oh.
And kick.
Oh, this is...
Things aren't great.
Well, I went to go create a clip just to see if I could see it.
Yeah. I'm sure it was Storm Throw.
Yeah, but it's almost certainly Storm Throw because it was a different animation.
Storm Throw was one of those.
But I just kind of saw Throw, and I'm like, okay, it's Circle Throw.
I actually think those auto crit moves are kind of cool.
You used one in a doubles team that I always really liked.
Yes, I have.
I think we've talked about it on stream before.
Yes. The idea was that I was using
Anger Point Torps.
Anger Point Torps.
Yeah.
Yeah, auto crit moves are really cool because they get past a lot of the mucking about that your opponents can do.
Yeah.
With walls and raising and lowering defense and all of that.
Yep.
Can sometimes just not matter with crits.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
The annoying thing is they tend to give those auto crit moves not quite perfect accuracy, generally like 90, 95 accuracy. So when it misses, it hurts.
It don't feel good. You probably can't switch.
Well, you can try.
You can try it, but I don't think you will be able to.
I can try.
Just hope it doesn't bulldoze. Okay, we're good. Well, it's going to lower my attack, though.
See, look, another weather user. God, we were just talking about
Quick attack.
Yep.
Yeah. You did it.
You did it.
6.
Deal with.
All
really.
alone in the moonlight. Sorry, the way you said Steel Wing there reminded me of the song that I was singing just then.
Hot take. Combustion should be labeled to learn Steel Wing.
I was
doesn't
thinking
have
the same
wings.
thing.
Yes, it does. It's a chicken.
Those are.
Ian, does a chicken
If you
have
want to
wings?
exclusive.
It's not an actual chicken.
Yes, it is. It's a
Ian,
chicken.
does a chicken have wings?
Oh, it's real Earth. Yes, but come on, that's not a.
I mean, it's not wings. They just have claws at the end of them. You do.
They're not wings. They're arms.
I mean,
They're not wings. They're arms.
like on flightless birds, they still have wings. Even if you don't use them for flying.
Yes, but those aren't wings. Those are arms.
No, they're wings.
They're not wings.
They are the upper appendages of a bird. They're wings. Sorry, you don't know what birds are.
So you guys are fighting, and it keeps on cutting in and out because of internet connection. And
Yeah.
I just heard, "Sorry, you don't know what birds are," without context, and that was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess my question is, if he is a bird, is Blaziken a bird?
It's a chicken.
So,
Blaziken.
so does Blaziken have wings?
Yeah.
Yes. But its wings are actually it's what it uses as its feet.
I'm sorry, what?
So the appendages that have the claws on
Hold on. You said you qualified wings as the upper appendages.
Yes.
That is what your qualification was
Yes.
for wings on Combustion.
Yeah, pull up a picture of Combustion.
Okay.
Or not Combustion, Blaziken.
Fine.
So those, you see the stripy things on its quote-unquote arms?
Yeah.
Those used to be its legs.
Oh my God, you're right. I did not notice that, Nathan.
Yes. Yes. Somehow in the process of evolution, it just got shifted around. Don't ask me why.
Okay. But then your own qualification still fails on Blaziken.
Yeah, it's still a bird.
Yeah, but its upper
Yes,
appendages are not...
they physically did move.
Yeah, its upper appendages aren't wings. So your
Well, it's got wings. Just it's using them as the feet.
But what I'm saying is your qualifications for what on Combuskin are wings.
Well, on Combuskin, it hasn't done that weird rearranging thing.
No, but you specifically said an upper appendage on a bird is a wing.
Yeah.
That is your qualification.
Those are the upper appendages. They're just on the lower half of the bird. Sounds stupid. But you see what I'm saying, right?
I agree with Nathan because I know it's going to piss Ian off so much that I agree with Nathan. That I'm going to do it.
Yes, they are the upper appendages, but they're below the lower appendages. Because this is a weird upside down chicken. I don't know why. But that's how it works.
Oh my god. Of course, you're absolutely right.
Yes, I understand. I understand why what you're getting at and why it may be hard to follow. He is in the process of clipping this, and it is very stupid.
So you acknowledge that you're...
That's what the underscore in Cobrastryke Lightningbolt stands for, is very stupid. There's just so many places where we don't have enough characters for that.
Yeah, no, I understand. It'd make the URL a lot longer. You back with us, Ian?
No, I'm really not.
Are you still on your journey?
I for one disagree with you, but god damn it. That was the funniest thing you maybe have ever said. Just like with the conviction that you said it.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, I understand that it's stupid.
I didn't design the Pokemon. Ladies and gentlemen, has been sent on a journey. He's not going to be back for some time.
Hope for a crit.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh, damn it.
We're fighting
I might
a bird.
survive
Yes.
anyway.
He's fighting a bird with a bird.
Yeah, I had Combuskin is risky to lead with because he has a lot of weaknesses. And this is the one fight Hop gets to start with his Cramorant here.
Yeah. Take move to heal there, too.
Yeah. Hope for the crit. I'm going to outspeed here, so we're good.
You should. You've been speed boosting.
I believe I'm at max speed. Maybe I'm only at 4.
It would have to have been 6 turns. I doubt that would have happened.
Let's see if Larvesta can do just a little bit more work here.
I'm sure I can. I believe it.
Thank you for the upside down chicken clip.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Drink that snake.
Yes. Okay, we're in business, boys.
That is hot. Literally.
I get it.
No slurp on cobras.
Yep.
Oh, don't do that.
Do you want to make that possessive?
What? Yeah, I guess.
Why?
Did he paralyze your weird worm?
He did. Now he's digging again.
I dig it.
Okay, so I've thought about this for a while. Larvesta looks like it was designed in an early 2000s cartoon. Just the gigantic head with a tiny body.
It's actually based on a temple. Well, like a statue is really what it is. But let's see here. Let me show you what it looks like.
I just wanted to make the giant head joke.
I mean, it really does look like a temple. Type in Larvesta. Tower of the Sun, a Japanese monument.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Did you
No,
link
I
it
get
in the chat?
Yeah, we can link it. I got it.
Thwacky, my boy, me Bob. Die.
Potato.
You beat that monkey up with the rabbit.
I did.
I don't normally think Rabbit wins that fight, but here it does.
Toxel?
If you have a ground move, it dies.
I don't have a ground move.
About a psychic move.
All right. I do have a psychic move.
That's a pretty good pick. His pick's good.
Extrasensory is just a good high damage coverage move.
Still thinking about that chicken?
I'm still thinking about that chicken.
I understand it'll take time.
Chicken is really delicious.
We didn't have chicken today, but we had chicken fried steak. And oh my god. Ugh.
Ah!
Oh.
Bye, Reboot.
Hello,
You gave-
shiny Cinder Ace.
You
with
gave
Libero.
Reboot the boot.
So Reboot is based off of like a soccer player, right?
I think it's actually called a football player.
I choose to believe it is specifically based on Megan Rapinoe. But that's just me.
And so shiny shiny score bunny just changed teams. That's it.
Yeah.
That's just
Different jersey.
yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Nathan.
Yeah.
I hate to correct you,
Yeah.
but in soccer they call them kits.
No.
They do.
That's too stupid. You can't call them that. This isn't going to be the last time I say this, but the Europeans are wrong.
Oh, look, the sprite is shiny on this overlay, too.
Oh.
Even this alternate anime art style.
Ooh.
I was concerned that it was going to be sexy, but it's not. So that's good.
They call them kids.
That's dumb.
What are
Harlem
they...
jerseys like normal.
I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm sorry that you had to learn this way.
Yeah. Well, we've known that soccer's a bit silly for me.
I think they call the kit the whole uniform, not just the jersey.
It's the entire thing is a kit. They are interchangeable for jersey. It is used both ways.
Okay.
I
Isn't
promise.
Isn't that a little bit of an early evolution? Isn't it normally 36 for starters?
There's some variance, especially in older generations, is when those actually happen. In later generations, they tend to be a little more consistent. But that's not unheard of. I think
32 is, yeah.
I think 30 is the earliest. I think the gaming, if memory serves.
No,
I think it's 40.
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
I'm going to lead with Combuskin until it evolves.
Yeah. And part of it is that Cinderace is getting the experience multiplier.
Well, yeah, but it's only level 35. I was just thinking it would be 36, because Combuskin is 36, right?
If memory serves.
The most common numbers are 36, followed by 34, and then 32.
I have to double check.
Right, and then 30.
I've never really been concerned about the specific. I just have always been like, it happens when it happens.
Yeah. That's fair. Hello, you are important.
I can look that information up. As a matter of fact, you can too if you use the Pokedex that's built into PokeLink. I don't feel like I have to be responsible for it. I can look it up too. And I don't. It is very cool to see your team, though. Like, some of them are still little tiny babies, and the others are like, I am fully evolved.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you're completely split. You have 2 final evolutions, 2 mid forms, and 2 base forms. Must you have all things in balance?
I have what?
All things in balance.
I do.
You're very zen. Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
Are you ready to fight some spooky ghosts?
I am.
I've never really liked the Ghost Gym's little sperming logo.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't said that out loud. Gonna be 100% honest here. That was maybe not the best call.
Well, there's no way to...
There's no way to what? You cut out.
edit audio. Once it's been said, it can never be unsaid.
Not live on the internet. We're done with the gym. We did it.
You did it. It said finish. You're finished with the gym.
It's true. Damn it.
You're leading with Combuskin because it knows it's stage.
Yes.
I figured it out.
Also, this is a Pumpkaboo.
Yeah, it doesn't stand a whole lot of chance here. And the lion.
It is going to get that Shadow Sneak off, though, so that's neat. I am going to just break it in half here.
And smash that pumpkin. Just like that one band. I forget the name.
Breaking Gourds?
Yeah, must be it.
Bonking Gourds?
Slash.
I haven't gotten a crit off of this Night Slash yet.
If you don't have anything else boosting it, it's still not like incredibly likely. I think it's like a 15% chance or 25% chance, maybe. I forget.
Yeah, but I've used it like 6 or 7 times in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. This Pumpkaboo is more thick.
No!
Rusty, he made your chicken all perplexed.
What will I and fast? There's nothing more dangerous than a fast and confused chicken.
The perplexed chicken is my favorite wrestler.
I was thinking a fast food chicken restaurant. But fast food wrestling is a thing that needs to exist.
I didn't know I wanted.
I don't know what it is, but I know that I need it.
He's coming out with the soy sauce suplex! That would be funny.
It would be.
He's losing his tag team match. Somebody, Hamburger, help him. Rusty, that was funny and you didn't laugh.
You and I have different definitions of fast food. Hamburger Helper is not a fast food.
It's not fast food. I know, but it's still like hamburgers are a fast food. You know.
Yeah, okay.
So what you're telling me is Nathan fucked up the joke and
Well, I was hoping Rusty would give me a little more leeway, but
no.
It's gonna be all rich.
Hamburger Helper's not fast food.
Yes, but hamburgers.
Well, it's a little bit of a gray area because it is a
I can't like, go to
food
a drive-thru and get hamburgers.
that is fast, but fast food is a thing that has a definition that means something different.
Careful. That thing has a heavy light. It will not die.
I think the risk of that is fairly low.
Also, if it has a mirror coat, we all know how that looks.
Not great, my dudes.
As long as it doesn't... Oh, well, okay.
Hey, he swooshed you.
Yeah, I was ready to heck him up with the crack back there.
Yeah.
Well, I can... No,
Flame
I can't.
Flame charge.
I was gonna let Misty make a mistake.
I wasn't.
Hey, there's your crit.
Yeah.
We saw the mistakes happen on the last gym.
Yeah. Except I am willing to let Rusty make mistakes.
I know. That's how that last gym went.
I think Rusty will do better.
The last gym, I only really made one mistake. The rest was just an incredible string of bad luck that happened after that.
You've got to go to the big one on the left there.
Yeah.
So do you think they have a version of this gym for people who get motion sick? Or is it just like, if you get motion sick, you can't be a gym challenge?
I choose to believe that that Pokemon would take a disability, things like that, into consideration.
Yeah.
I think if you get motion sick, they give you a little trash can lid to sit on instead of the. Well, did you see that? That was some stick drift there.
Yeah.
I think they just give you a trash can lid to sled down on.
Yeah, just fight the guys. If you get through the guys.
Don't do it.
Time for a little payback.
Why'd you have to go and do it?
I like that Haunter is just a ghost. You know?
Yeah.
Like you one look at that thing and you go, that is a ghost.
Yeah. It is very easy to tell what it is.
Yeah. The disembodied hands. 100% ghost.
That motherfucker's a ghost.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Cinderace's tail looks like a P-Wing from the Mario franchise.
It does. Libero.
The answer is because Drifblim is not super fast.
Drifblim is relatively fast.
That's weird.
What?
You used the priority move.
Yeah, but usually I thought that Libero wouldn't activate if the move was going to fail.
That is interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell which one's the traded Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Electro Ball is great for very fast Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because
Cinderace is definitely a fast Pokemon.
Yeah. Because it deals better damage the faster you are than the opponent.
Yes.
Which gives it an incredible potential damage.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to stay on there. I've got it on there for coverage because it's the best thing that I have available to me right now in the electric.
Well, when you have a fire team, you don't necessarily need to find the best fire moves on all your Pokemon. You know you have a way to hit with fire type attacks. So you're looking for ways to beat the types that beat fire types. So having a coverage move like that on Cinderace is not a bad idea, especially because you get stab off of it.
Yeah.
And can change your type. That's very useful in a mono-type team.
Yeah, being able to have a non-fire type in an only fire type restricted challenge is real neat.
Yes. Some might even say busted.
I would say it's busted. Libero is a busted ability. I'm not gonna not say that. I love it. I love thinking about it and overcoming challenges and puzzles with it. I love using it and the kind of thinking, the lateral thinking that it makes you do. It doesn't make it not busted. All of those things are all true.
And as you saw last gym,
you can absolutely get screwed over by it.
You can absolutely bonk yourself with it.
Yeah, it can have.
Well, and the other thing is that you can get predicted by another player if they're smart.
Yeah,
I in fact did that to Cinderace today.
Yes, it can also be done to you.
Yeah. What was that? We play like a lot of random double battles because
they are.
I like double battles.
We can also get ourselves locked into whatever type we are with Mummy here if we're not careful. But
Mummy's ability. Yes, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, if we
Wandering Spirit actually works a little bit differently than Mummy, but
I'm just gonna incinerate this thing.
You are going to burn it up.
Son of a bitch.
bonk.
So this version of Yamask doesn't have Mummy?
No, it has Wandering Spirit, which works slightly different.
Okay.
Curse. Big chicken. Big chicken. I don't think he's going to outspeed you.
No, but he is going to hit real hard.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Cursola is real good.
First body also sucks. But that one doesn't happen, so you don't have to worry about it.
No, it had weak body or armor.
Weak armor.
Weak armor.
Yeah.
It has the one what makes it weak.
Well, maybe real strength comes from your love for your friends.
No. I don't think so.
I mean, I do. So, you know. Yeah. I love my friends. Yeah.
Thanks. A mix of Seto, Kaiba, and
I was just going for generic shonen protagonist.
And Joey Wheeler from the Abridged.
Hello, my friends, you.
Well, this is an interesting call.
Not a bad one.
Yeah. Just doing the Dynamax a Pokemon before he does his is really interesting.
Rusty has a plan.
I don't like Mimikyu. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to boost this poison move to get past its disguise layer and at least get a healthy amount of damage on it. Because it's going to set up. And a single home clause doesn't scare me, but two of them does. This Magmar lets me eat the damage from that. I can probably two-shot this and then get a really decent amount of damage on, if not one-shot the thing after.
Yeah.
So,
but the only way I'm two-shotting this Mimikyu is with, and might not still. That's interesting.
Well, Breaking Disguise is a set amount of damage. I think it does.
I don't think it's a set amount of damage. I forget. I'd have to look it up.
And every time I've broken one on Showdown, it's done 12%.
Okay. I thought it was like it does a fourth of the damage I otherwise would have done, but it may just be a second. I forget. They nerf Disguise slightly, so you do some damage through it. But
I'm pretty sure it's a set.
It's interesting because Rusty is using Max Ooze, which raises Magnum's special attack.
Yeah, if we still have Sunny Day up at the end of this, my special attack is going to be through the roof, and I might just one-shot it anyway.
Yeah.
As long as
do you
the
know
thing
any
doesn't
special
have...
fire attacks?
What?
Do you know any special fire attacks?
Oh, no, I don't. And it's Gengar.
What do you have on him? Fire Punch and what else?
Fire Punch and Flame Wheel, if I recall correctly.
Flame Wheel. I think it's Flame Wheel. I might go to Cinderace and swap to Dark here and try to swoosh this Gengar. I kind of is my only real option.
Well, you could reset Sun here with the last Max move.
No, I've used 3. I did not two-shot the Mimikyu. I had hit it 3 times. I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did not two-shot the Mimikyu like I wanted. So Combuskin has Night Slash, which is super effective. But probably without a couple turns of speed boost, probably does not outspeed a Gengar.
Well, he got outsped by a Haunter before, and he's at about half health, so he'll probably die to the
next move.
Litwick will just die. Cinderace is really my only option.
Ninetales to reset Sun.
It's not my only option, but I think it's definitely my best one.
Ninetales is fairly specially bulky.
Yes, and it also has super effective extra sensor.
And we learned that even if it doesn't attack me, I am still going to switch to Dark, which is good.
How lonely. How frightening.
So we hope he attacks, but even if he doesn't, we get to be Dark.
Well, he's going to Gigantamax, so if he's not attacking, he's using Max Guard, so you don't lose anything by picking Sucker Punch here.
Yeah.
And I would be suspecting
and then he's wasted a turn of Dynamax.
Yes.
Though, after you change type, he's probably going to use...
he doesn't know Dazzling Gleam. Also, I just win.
Yeah. You get your crit, and it doesn't matter.
Sometimes you get to just punch a Ghost House in the teeth.
Yeah. Sometimes you just crit, and it doesn't matter.
Cinderace is like, nah, I got this.
All that planning and meticulous, like, okay, well, if this happens and that...
now Magmar gets a special fire move.
Lava Plume.
Yeah, we're going to definitely swap out Flame Wheel.
I don't see much reason to know both Flame Wheel and Fire Punch. Lava Plume is also a good move.
Yeah. It gets a lot of competitive usage.
It's like a 30% chance to burn. It's not bad.
Hey, that focus energy would stack with your Night Slash, but
no, I don't like taking up a move slot for that.
He is a man after my own heart. The only stat he cares to change is
changing the enemy's HP stat to 0.
Yeah.
No, I'll Dragon Dance.
No, I'm mostly poking fun at myself there.
Ah, hex.
Put a hex on you.
I think the only other thing besides Litwick on your team that might be able to learn that is Ninetales.
Yeah, I think yeah.
I think I'm gonna save a slot on Ninetales for Shadow Ball. I'm thinking Flamethrower, Solar Beam, Shadow Ball. Fourth move. You don't need Hex and Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
And I think, does Ninetales get Shadow Ball naturally?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You see it on so many Ninetales Z's.
I don't.
I can't really think of any that use it, but again, most of the Ninetales I see now are Ice and Fairy.
Yeah, that's
I think Grabtails would run. Grabtails had a couple things it could run. Really, it was just Fire moves, Solar Beam, and the other two were generally filler. Usually Hypnosis. I think I would run like Confuse Ray.
Just to really piss them off.
Just like, well, if you're like, you know they're going to switch out, you don't really know what they're going to switch into. You can take a chance on a Hypnosis or Confuse Ray. Just
Sometimes Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is not uncommon.
Will-O-Wisp was what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, and Will-O-Wisp does synergize with Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so stupid thing. In Rambats, there's a Giratina set that is Rest Talk, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp, and it is stupid, and I hate it.
He's still running Psychic, right?
Yes, he's all Psychic.
He has not met Opal yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I swept him with my Chandelure, but that's okay. I also was a little higher than you had.
Yeah. What level does Litwick evolve?
I want to say 40. Hold.
It evolves at late.
It's a Gen 5 mon. 41.
You're at 41?
Yeah.
Ian's also been doing a lot of Austrian.
Yeah. Actually, I think when we start next stream, I think I might be able to get up to like 50 pretty easily. But I will admit, my Litwick evolved right there at the end of the battle. Like, he evolved in the gym.
In the gym.
He evolved after I beat Alistair.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just about 4 or 5 levels over you when I end it. But yeah, you could use Litwick, you could use Larvesta. Again, you could slash with your chicken.
You've got options.
The chicken's a little weak to Psychic.
I really like the hearts that pop out when you use them.
Oh, man.
He split. No. Oh, good. Waste of a move.
He's going to use the dumb one. There we go.
Yeah, you look at your Litwick and you say, you know what I need to do with this?
Increase my physical defense.
I don't want it to punch or kick me with its
little stubby
waxy bits.
He's got little waxy arms.
This is what I said.
Little waxy flippers. Little waxy Powerpuff Girl arms.
They are.
Oh no, are you lowering my attack?
No,
Oh,
it's special defense.
Special D. Okay.
By 2 stages.
Well, this might hurt.
That might hurt.
Luckily, we're good.
And then he's going to use the little pony. Little pony next. No, Ralts and then, or probably Curly and then pony. No, pony.
It's a Ponyta.
Probably don't outspeed that horse.
Litwick doesn't outspeed much.
Larvest is super effective.
It is, and it has Struggle Bug.
Which is not a bad move. For a struggling bug.
It is a struggling bug.
Yeah, this caterpillar beat up my horse.
It did have just a really large noggin.
I always really liked how in most generations the gift egg you get hatches into a really cute Pokemon, like Togepi or Happiny or Toxel. And in this game, or in Gen 5, it hatches into a Screaming Fire Moth.
That's
larvae.
That is what it do.
Like, oh, it's a cute little Riolu in this game. Over in this game, it's just like,
my head is too large for my body. If he had tried to use, well, I say that. I was gonna say if he had tried to use the Cobrastryke right now, you'd be in trouble. But with your team,
I
might
wouldn't
actually be able
No,
to kill.
I would heck up a Cobrastryke.
A Cobrastryke that's like level 60.
it would be cool to see him try and use it, but like it'd be disobedient.
That would be cool. I agree. Demand a do-over. So I decided not to take counter there. One, because I don't find it horribly consistent in game. People aren't predictable with what they want to do with their moves.
It's a much better competitive move than it is in game.
Two, I would be tempted to use it anyway to be able to trigger fighting on Cinderace, but I've already got a Combuskin that does fighting.
Yeah.
So there's just really not a need for me to have counter.
Yeah. You've also already got high jump kick on Cinderace, which is
That's true.
Kind of high risk reward.
Yeah, it's a very high risk, high reward move.
Yeah.
But I think most of the competitive Cinderaces, if they carry a fighting move, because just very high.
He's back in the day, but you didn't really see a whole lot of competitive Cinderaces, or not Cinderaces, Combuskins.
I'm just game Cinderace.
I was thinking Blaziken.
Yeah.
You didn't really see a whole lot of competitive Blazikens because it was banned from OU because Speed Boost is busted, but it's not so busted that it really got any usage numbers. Back in the day, I really was hoping that they would do O-Ubers and U-Ubers because there were a lot of Ubers Mon that like were Ubers but didn't get used.
You were hoping that there are no U-ban lists?
Well, just, they did a usage-based tier in Ubers, and just like a high tier and a low tier. Bless you.
Also, O-Ubers and U-Ubers are fun to say.
Yeah. But just like, it'd be cool to see what a Uber's metagame would look at like without Primal Groudon running everywhere.
I've talked about my feelings of Primal Groudon.
Which, I mean, now you see that. You have Groudon, but you don't have Primal.
Yeah. The meta is better for it. I'm joking.
I don't really know what the Uber's metagame looks like right this second.
I wouldn't have any idea.
But I really did kind of have my fingers on the pulse for Ubers there for a minute.
So technically, I ended right here, so you can go. You can go get to the town and go get your Evia light.
You've got about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You guys are
So
kind of leapfrogging each other.
What you're saying is that I have gotten farther than you at a lower level?
Yep.
Sure. That is correct.
Man. Can't imagine how embarrassing that would feel.
You know, I think about embarrassment, and then I think about fighting Kabu, and suddenly I get better. But I did fight 2 gym leaders in the last update. So.
I don't know. I'm really used to Uber's formats where you just basically have like, well, how do we get past this primal grapple? And there's no real consistent way to do it.
Yeah.
So I've talked about Primal Groudon and how it ran Ubers.
Yeah.
But we haven't talked about Dragon Ascend. I don't think. So
Well, if you even vaguely follow the Pokemon competitive scene, you know that Mega Rayquaza was so busted it got banned from Ubers, which is why anything goes is the thing.
Yeah. Mega Rayquaza was so good that the format where all of the best Pokemon that
Are banned from other formats.
are banned from every other format couldn't compete with Mega Rayquaza.
It's real good.
It's so good that it created a tier for it.
Yes. And the most busted thing about it is how Rayquaza Mega evolved was a move. The move Dragon Ascend.
Not a held item, so it could mega and
have a held item.
And have a held item.
I actually used Rayquaza, not Mega Rayquaza, but Rayquaza in that gen as a check to Primal Groudon because Airlock lets you get by Primal
Desolate Lands.
Desolate Lands. Yep.
Yep.
The more you think about Mega Rayquaza, the more you wonder, how did anybody let this happen?
And don't get me wrong, when you get Rayquaza in game, it's cool. You ride Mega Rayquaza up into space so that Rayquaza can fuck up Deoxys again.
Yeah.
Because, boy howdy, does Rayquaza not like Deoxys.
I always really thought it was funny how, like, when it comes to the battle between Kyogre and Groudon, Rayquaza comes across as very peaceful. He's like, my brothers, you must stop fighting. And then anytime it just, like, catches a whiff of Deoxys, it's like, oh, square the fuck up, man.
Where is that little red shit?
Let's go! Now I remember Nathan and I once were having a conversation about, like, who I asked the question, who thought that giving Rayquaza a Mega Evolution was necessary, and Nathan very angrily snapped back at me, the same person that thought giving Mewtwo 2 was a good idea.
Yeah.
It was an amusing conversation.
Yeah. It's fine.
Well, they are cool. Don't worry. Mewtwo's not the only Pokemon that's got two Mega Evolutions.
I do like how every time they introduce a new generation, they have to sit down and figure what we're going to give Charizard this gen. Again,
Yep.
Charizard is a cool book, just like objectively.
Nah, it's they understand what their market is.
That is a cool fucking dragon.
That's only a dragon, like
Sometimes. Did you think Rusty can win the Ghost Ditto?
There's only one way to find out. Who's gonna win, the candle or the teacup?
I just want to put these two together and make a delicious drink. No!
Yes, Ben.
The teacup's faster. The teacup.
Got that flinch.
Oh
Oh,
god,
no.
this might
Man, Rusty's getting his
go
butt
real
kicked.
bad. This teacup is kicking my actual ass. There we go.
The teacup was fucking up the candle.
Which, I mean, that's how it works in real life.
I just
If you have a little
needed,
cup of tea, it'd probably win a fight with a candle.
I just needed to hit it once, and that was fine. Yes.
Oh, what's this?
My
Look at that.
boy.
Look at that. Look at that weird upside down
Look
shit.
at those wings
I mean,
and
again,
arms. Not where
really
they're
cool
supposed
design.
to be.
They just made a cool looking mod there.
Blaziken is a little rule of cool.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I have no problems.
It
No
does
notes.
look a little bit more like a Digimon than a Pokemon.
I don't know. Digimon like all have like weird armor or cyber weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
What a dope ass theme song.
They are the champion.
Monsters. Like having never actually watched that.
Just the first season as a kid.
I'm sure you did, but I don't remember it.
There was an arc where they all got like kaiju size. That was kind of cool. But I don't remember much of it.
I remember that Pokemon episode. They were animatronics.
Yeah, Greymon, kind of a cool looking dragon guy.
They know what they're about.
I mean, there is just a part of my lizard brain that goes, "Oh, that's a cool looking monster."
Yeah.
A lot of Gen 1 designs do that to me. Like looking at like Enrydon or a Nidoking, I'm like, "Oh, that's just a cool looking monster."
You and Ken Sugimura both.
Yeah, I really like Gen 1's kind of dumpy dinosaur monsters.
Is it a dinosaur? Is it a dragon?
Well, they all kind of had those like that sort of like dumpy dinosaur feet stance.
Mm-hmm.
Like a short kaiju.
Yeah. There are a lot of Gen 1s that kind of have that kind of stance.
Yeah.
Again, I think of Rhydon, I think of Kangaskhan,
Yeah. Charizard, Blastoise, Snorlax. Your Nidos, King and Queen.
Ken Sugimura loves Venusaur.
Yeah.
But he also hates Venusaur.
Because complex design.
Yeah, complex design, he doesn't like drawing him.
Yeah.
From that perspective, he probably loves Litwick.
He has said that there are some designs that he likes, just like, oh yeah, I can just bang that one out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything. That voice. So disarming.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand for this.
Your D-Late are actually not bad with their hidden ability.
They like to expanding force.
They do. Expanding force.
Expanding Force of Devils is very good, especially. You just want to not be around anymore. Misty Surge and Expanding Force. Oh, Psychics. But yeah.
Oh no, my attack fell. What will I do?
Bird. NA.
Yeah.
There's something really important that I need you to not do.
What's that?
Don't go grab one of his tails and pull.
Well, now you tell me.
That's bad.
I don't know. If I want to get turned into a Squirtle, it might be a good thing.
Did that happen in the anime?
No.
That's what is purported to have happened in the Mystery Dungeons.
In the blue Mystery Dungeon. It's the one we had. Yeah, it's implied that the main character was actually kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
That if you go pull a Ninetales tail, you get
Cursed for 1,000 years or more.
Yeah. Or transformed into a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Did he not learn Blaze Kick when he evolved?
He didn't.
Did you...
What level or what type is Indeedee?
Normal Psychic.
Normal Psychic. Okay.
So that's gonna be super effective. Well, you can look up
I thought it had some fairy mixed in there.
I forgot that he has the fire wrists.
Yeah. Blaziken's cool.
The fire ankles, Ian?
No. They're fire wrists. You and Nathan could go both fuck off.
Level 42.
I really need...
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Could be an evolution.
Yeah.
You could also go back to the move relearner and teach it Double Kick, Fire Punch, Brave Bird, Flamethrower, Feather Dance, Scratch Growl, Ember, Quick Attack. Brave Bird maybe.
Brave Bird may be worth considering for Dynamax.
What? Does this Blaziken need more ways to boost its speed?
Well, instead of having... the way I look at a lot of like moves that have recoil now, like, okay, I can get 3 turns of a really powerful move out of this that doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
You're thinking in the same line of thinking that people used to with Z.
Yeah. And I've realized suddenly your bug is not doing well.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Don't worry, when you get to this town, you can help that out a little. But I realize I do like I'm cognizant of that. The way of thinking, or my way of thinking, there is very very much Z move.
Yeah. There are a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
That's on purpose.
It's what Speedy Blaziken.
Yeah.
It's what Speedy can.
Oh no, I was subjected to torment. Die.
I never realized that Blaziken had the spikes on the back of its knees.
Yeah.
It's goddamn spiky knees.
Nathan, don't you mean the back of its elbows? Fuck you. I'm to say.
The elbows.
It's kneel pose. I want to be clear. I'm only agreeing with Nathan because it pisses Ian off, but I am also absolutely agreeing with Nathan.
He's not quite agreeing under protest, but...
I mean, just hover over Blaziken there for a second.
No, we're good. We don't need to rehash.
Daring couple.
Ooh.
What do you think they're daring each other to do?
Bonk. What?
Bonk what?
That's what I said.
Is your Ninetales going to beat his Ninetales? Yeah.
Nope.
Way to get squoosed.
Could you see we just react there?
Yeah.
I was like, that's not a good idea.
Because it was going to get flash. Because it's flash fall.
I get it. Litwick's thinking about camping.
Yeah, because it's hurting. I want that curry.
The curry makes me feel good. Just like busted.
And a rabbit. Yeah, usually rabbits lose fights with foxes.
I was gonna say.
We'll see what happens. No.
Libero. The other thing is that Electro Ball is special and you're a physical.
Yeah, that's true.
That was
And
Specifically, you got a special attack lower in nature.
Yeah, that's only going to increase.
I'm saying it's a bad move.
Yeah.
On this particular Cinder race, it may be something.
Good job, Colin.
Now, due to the fact that it probably has a perfect special attack IV, you may actually have a stronger Electro Ball than a random Cinderace that you would have gotten as a start, but there's no way of knowing. And generally, that nature boost is enough of a multiplier to compensate that.
Yeah. All right, we made it into town.
Neat.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z,
On track, Ball Rusty.
we'll fight this fairy gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some poison TRs.
Yep.
We're looking at what that looks like. Yeah. So come back in a week for that. Tomorrow, what are we doing?
A thing.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. I was thinking it was Thursday for some reason. Tomorrow, I will be doing my extravaganza.
Yep.
And you will see
Ian's eggs.
Yeah, my egg moths. You'll see a a quick rehash of this last, I don't know, 20 minutes of this stream, and then
yeah, they're kind of leapfrogging over each other, which is fine.
Yeah, and then I will also be fighting some ferrymans.
We may at the end of once they both beat the Elite Four, they may just want to try and battle just because.
Why not?
They went on this journey together.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
We could do a couple of battles, maybe. One where we do our teams, and then one where I assemble a team of my favorite monotype mons and then just run you.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just pull out parts of my previous teams.
Sure.
He's going to pull out both the Gallade and the Gardevoir.
No, I'm not. That would be crazy. Shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Yeah.
That'll be tomorrow, and then Thursday, we will probably be Dynamax raiding with friends, helping Brett try to get Shiny Mewtwo, probably.
Maybe.
But keep an eye out for that. And then on Sunday,
on Friday, Rusty does his Storm Silver run, and on Sunday, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, but keep if any of that sounds interesting, keep tuned. And remember to be a good person and I don't know, wear your mask outside and all of that.
Go to Desert Bus for Hope right now.